Hello everyone, I'm Bobo the Vulture, and this is a cool synthwave sunset. It's really just a picture from a hotel in Orlando that I was at not too long ago. Anyhow, this channel has been inactive for quite a while, and I thought I should at least formally address that. It is kind of already been on a slight but not total hiatus. It's kind of just on a total hiatus right now. Um, I don't have the opportunity to play games anymore, and outside of sort of mobile games that you play while you're sitting on the throne or what have you. Um, I don't have the I don't have the time. I don't have the privacy, and um, on the rare occasions where I do have the time, I don't have the will, or there's something else that needs to be done, such as, I don't know, catching up on sleep. Um, it's just it's not great, but it's not, life isn't the worst in the world, but life isn't going to be great right now unless you're wealthy, I guess. So I think the one thing that might be happening a little bit on the channel right now will probably be something you won't even notice. But I'm going to be using exciting new online tools to help leverage existing content. Um, which is to say, I guess there's a new collaborator feature. So I'm probably going to be slowly going back and putting the usernames of people I've collaborated with in on those videos as I get in touch with those people and give them the links and necessary things to be able to accomplish doing that. Um, it's a pity. I do miss the community and I do miss you guys and I do miss just the concept of playing games other than gotcha card games or uh, the mobile version of Crazy Taxi or things like that. Um, so I guess if you want to still see what's going on in the world of Boba the Vulture, there is a Discord. It's not a hyperactive Discord exactly, although there is an ongoing Wordle party. Uh, there's three people continuously playing in the party right now, but I enjoy it. I enjoy having that there. Um, and I know there's some stuff coming up that I was just trying to figure out what to set as a sort of visual element or non just my voice element for this video announcement. And I'd opened up my Steam library and I'm like, God, there's a lot of games in here that I wanted to play. And I'm certainly not going to anytime soon. I wonder if I'll ever get around to them. Um, like Total Extreme Warfare 2013. Like, okay, so I got games that are over a decade old that I could, in theory, have found a nice um, bit o play out of. Um, there's another Bloodstained game coming, I think. JG was telling me, and it sounded like it was one that might be one that you could potentially collaborate in. Or maybe or was he telling me about a Three Kingdoms based River City style beat 'em up? Uh, Maybe both of those things exist, and maybe I'll end up playing neither of them, which is a real shame. I did see, I'm pretty sure that he and Grimmeth and Lethal probably played one of the River City games that I was potentially looking at, but you know, I did not get around to it, and it doesn't seem like I'm going to. So the only actual loose string, well, I guess there's a lot of unfinished LPs that I have on the channel. But for those holding out hope for me going back to complete the Dragon Age series with Bean, there's a few reasons that could be difficult, given the time frame, and same with Legend of Dragoon. Um, so not those, but as far as current, not already long dormant series that are still at loose ends. I don't know if I'll get back to F1 Manager 22. It, I love the concept of the game. The actual execution and gameplay is not really, there's not much to it. There's sort of a like little fiddly mini game for trying to adjust car setups, and then the actual management of your driver and their pace is not, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a whole ton to it. Um, and part of the whole idea was let me see if I can somehow revive the storied name of Williams from the sort of doldrums and sort of bottom scraping that it was. And turns out James Vowles is actually doing that. So there's somebody who's actually playing and succeeding at F1 Manager Williams mode in real life. Congratulations to that team, though. It does seem like the pairing of Alex Albon and Carlos Sainz, which would probably be very difficult to accomplish in the game. Um, oh, sorry, did I just peek there? I'm sorry, guys. Uh, Seems to be going very well for them. They had a podium. Was it two Grand Prix back? Um, for Williams. Wow. So there's not much, I guess, to say other than that I love you all and I miss you. And I don't know that I'm going to have a good opportunity to be back in a big capacity. I'll always try and make sure that I'm there for Zerf's annual charity stream because that's one of the things I'm most proud of that I get to do on a regular basis, outside of, all the other aspects of my daily life. Like I'm proud of my children, obviously. Um, very, very proud of them. But as far as like things involving this hobby, um, and I do miss interacting with both commenters and all the rest of you and all of the collaborators that I have worked with over the years. Some of whom I still get to chat with a little bit on Discord, but it's not exactly the same thing, is it? Um, Anyhow, uh, I guess there isn't much else to sort of blather on about. I guess if there were some big questions anybody had for me, you can always leave a comment here and I can address them. But as far as loose ends for the channel, just F1 Manager. Like if I ever come back, I don't know if returning to F1 Manager is going to be the thing that I'm doing. Uh, it might. I might have a change of heart, but I mean, there's a ton of really interesting and at least fun-looking new games out there. To why spend your life then attempting to just play through a sim game that looked like it would be fun and conceptually is fun, but in execution is maybe only so-so. I'm under the impression that the F1 Manager series might be done after this 2 or 3 year return. So maybe I wasn't the only one that thought it. It's too bad because it's a neat concept, it's a neat idea, and I would love it if it just was, I don't know, executed a little differently. Um, Other things, I had one or two games that I'd played, I think, exclusively on live stream. So I don't know if anybody that's watching this and hadn't been following on Twitch periodically might not know about. I mean, Metal Gear Survive obviously kind of fell by the wayside. That was recent-ish, probably not recent-ish, but recent-ish in terms of the kinds of content that I have on the channel. Metal Gear Survive kind of came and went. Um, on stream, I had done a couple of things out of the Castlevania collection that I hadn't really brought over. Some of the more short form actiony Castlevania games like Kid Dracula and Castlevania Rondo of Blood. I'd played a little bit both on stream, and Rondo of Blood was one that I was kind of excited about, especially because it's kind of a missing link in the sort of, well, for a long time was a missing link in the collector's sphere for people that lived in my region because it only ever came out in Japan on the Turbo Duo, or I guess the PC Engine Duo. And I did get to play it a little bit, and it was good. I kind of had gotten stuck against Death as a boss, which is a pretty common form for the Castlevania games. Death is usually one of the trickier bosses, and I'd played through in a couple of live streams and challenge like gotten to him, challenged him a lot, and it just wasn't going my way. Maybe I'll get back to it one of these days, but I think it's a common theme for a lot of people, middle-aged gamers, to find that the games that were difficult in their youth have not gotten any easier. And this would have been a game that would have come out of my youth, so it would have been on that same difficulty curve. And I just don't know that it's happening. Um, but yeah, this is Bubba the Vulture. Maybe there'll be further videos on this channel in a long time to come. But if they are not, I just want to say thank you and that I appreciate everything that everyone has done with me over the years. And I really appreciated the ride that I've had with everybody. And if I come back, I will be happy to see all of you. But it is becoming increasingly unlikely, at least in the even medium term, that that's going to be a viable thing. So, um, love you all. Everyone take care, and thanks very much for having watched. Bye now.